Yeah, man. I mean, I have such a love for Oklahoma. It's my people, I feel like. So, I'm just excited for them to actually see it up close and in person. It's going to be such an exciting week. I keep hearing about the support has been really good for ticket sales and just the local community. And, we love our sports in Oklahoma, and it's going to be fun to see the turnout.
Who will be there to watch you in person?
Man, I got so many family and friends that are going to be there all week. I can't even begin to count. So yeah, it's the Gooch gang that week will be deep.
Nice. What do you know about Cedar Ridge?
Man, I haven't played it since high school actually. I played the USAM back in 2009 there, so it's been nearly 15 years. But I think I was 16 or 17 when I played that last, and so. I remember thinking it was a big boy course at the time. I know it's still revered as one of the best courses in Oklahoma, and so I'm just hopeful we're gonna have some good weather. And this time of year in Oklahoma, it can get a little windy. So, us golfers know when it gets windy, it gets tough. So, I'm hoping we get a little Oklahoma wind that week.
Sounds good. 5 cowpokes are in the Tulsa field. Who do you think is going to be the crowd favorite?
Man, I mean, we're all gonna be crowd favorites. Like I said, we love our sports. We love supporting our own, and so Eugenio and Wolfie and Charles and Peter and me, it's gonna be great. Abe is gonna get a bunch of support from the Sooners, so it's gonna be a great week for Oklahoma golfers. So you'll hear a bunch of go pokes out there, I'm sure.
I respect the diplomatic answer.
Yeah.
Now these questions are from Mike. So the state of Oklahoma has a rich college golf history and has hosted majors. What does it mean for the state to host a LIV event with all of its top players?
Man, it's just super cool, especially with how many Oklahoma State golfers, are in the field and a part of LIV Golf. LIV is such a historic. It's just historic, and Oklahoma State golf is historic. So it feels right. It feels like there was always going to be some Oklahoma State guys that were going to be a part of LIV and kind of kickstart this new venture in golf. And I know everyone back home is proud of us Oklahoma State guys out here on LIV. And yeah, man, it's going to be cool, and we're all very, very excited about it.
And from your perspective as a LIV player, what does it mean for LIV to visit a state that doesn't get to see elite golfers on an annual basis?
No, absolutely. It's funny, in all my travel, everyone's always like, what's your favorite NFL team? What's your favorite, baseball, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, college is king where we're from. Obviously we have the NBA, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is, what we love and cherish in Oklahoma from a professional sports level. So we just don't get, professional sports often in our state, and especially in Tulsa. And so with golf being such a big deal in Oklahoma, we love our golf. To have a week, again, where some of the best players in the world are there, it's just going to be cool, and I know the state's going to love it, and I'm hopeful it can become a staple on the schedule.
You've always maintained a pride about your Oklahoma roots, obviously clear. Why is it important for you to be an ambassador for golf in Oklahoma?
Man, I'm here because of Oklahoma. If it wasn't for where I grew up and how I grew up and the people that supported me along the way, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so, I want to be a part of helping continue to grow the game in Oklahoma and be someone that kids can aspire to be. When I was growing up, it was Bob Tway and Scott Verplank and Willie Wood and guys like that kind of carried the torch for Oklahoma. And it's just part of my duty as a guy from Oklahoma to continue to push it forward for all of golf, whether it's junior golf or whether it's a local muni that needs better funding and support. I want to be able to be someone that can help make golf a priority in our state.
Can you describe what it's like to be a part of the brotherhood of OSU's golfing legacy?
Yeah, it's always compared to like a fraternity. It's like once you're in, you're always in, and you're always a part of the Oklahoma State fraternity basically. So anytime we're at tournaments, doesn't matter if it's on in Asia or in America, the Swing and Pete, it has a brand and a name in its own way, and so it's special to be a part of it, and it's part of the allure of why I decided to go to Oklahoma State.
Last question. If one of the 12 teams had all OSU players in the lineup, how much support would there be? Would it be like the Rippers in Adelaide?
That would be the closest comparison. You know, they had a whole country behind them. You know, I don't think we would have a whole country, but we'd for sure have the whole state. So that would be really cool, and we would have a pretty good team.
I think it feel like the whole country.
Yeah, correct, correct.
Well, Taylor, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats
Appreciate
again on
it.
last week.
Thanks, man.
We're
I
psyched to
appreciate
see
it.
you up there.
Yeah.